What are the challenges of medical neutrality in armed conflict? Imagine a world where hospitals and doctors are safe havens, protected by laws that say they should never be targeted. Sadly, in many conflicts, this ideal faces tough hurdles. Medical neutrality is a core principle under international humanitarian law, which includes the Geneva Conventions and the laws of armed conflict. It states that medical personnel, facilities, and services must be respected and not attacked during war. But putting this into practice is often complicated. One major challenge is attacks on medical personnel and facilities. During conflicts, hospitals and clinics are sometimes deliberately targeted or mistaken for military targets. These attacks can cause injuries, deaths, and make it impossible to provide essential health services. Such violations break the rules set by international law and weaken the protection that medical neutrality is supposed to offer. Another difficulty comes from asymmetric warfare and non-state armed groups. These groups do not always recognize or respect international laws. They may attack medical workers, kidnap staff, or use hospitals for military purposes. When combatants blur the lines between civilians, fighters, and medical personnel, it becomes harder to keep medical neutrality intact. Coercion and interference also pose problems. Sometimes, armed groups pressure health workers to treat only their fighters or deny care to others based on ethnicity, religion, or political views. Medical staff may face threats or legal restrictions that prevent them from acting impartially. This compromises the very foundation of medical neutrality, which is to provide care without discrimination. Weaponization of healthcare is another challenge. Sometimes, parties to a conflict use hospitals or clinics as military bases or cut off medical supplies through sieges. These tactics turn healthcare into a tool of war, making it difficult to keep medical services neutral and protected. Verification and accountability issues also make it hard to uphold medical neutrality. In conflict zones, it is often difficult for independent observers to investigate attacks or violations. Misinformation and political interests can hide or distort what really happens, allowing violations to go unpunished. Finally, operational challenges for humanitarian organizations can hinder protection efforts. Humanitarian workers face risks, and their movements are sometimes restricted or targeted despite efforts to communicate with military parties. This makes it tough to deliver aid safely and maintain medical neutrality in active conflict zones. Addressing these challenges involves training armed forces and non-state actors to respect international laws, improving monitoring of violations, and holding violators accountable. Protecting medical neutrality is vital to ensure civilians and injured persons receive the care they need, even in the chaos of war. It takes ongoing effort and cooperation to keep healthcare safe and neutral amid the changing landscape of conflict.